Jharkhand, Prime Minister Narendra Modi made a brief halt at a local stall and had a plate of Jhalmuri, which is a widely popular street snack in the state. We're going to take you through those visuals first up, and then we'll tell you about the politics that's playing out around the Prime Minister's Jhalmuri Pitstop.
हाँ, अच्छे वाला कितने का होता है?
10-20 नहीं।
हाँ, जो भी है बना दो। हाँ,
दाल थोड़ी खाएंगे?
खाएंगे, बिल्कुल खाएंगे। तो कितना 10 रुपए देना है?
दुकान में आए सर।
हाँ, 10 रुपए देना है। नहीं भाई, ऐसा नहीं। बढ़िया बनाओ।
प्याज खाते हैं आप?
हाँ?
प्याज
आप प्याज खाते हैं, दिमाग नहीं खाते बस। हम तो ये आपका पुरानी चीजें खाने आए हैं। हाँ, अरे यही खाएंगे। हाँ, हाँ, झाल ज्यादा है, कोई बात नहीं, ज्यादा है तो ज्यादा खाएंगे। बढ़िया बना है।
So what you watched and what stood out was how simple that interaction was. The Prime Minister was seen paying about 10 rupees for that snack, and he insisted that the shopkeeper there must accept the money even when the shopkeeper initially hesitated. So the vendor asked the Prime Minister if he eats onions, to which the Prime Minister responded saying, and I'm going to quote from what the Prime Minister said, "Pyaz khate hai, dimag nahi khate hai bas." So this is a comment that left the shopkeeper smiling. Now Prime Minister Narendra Modi's quick Jhalmuri break has also triggered a political firestorm in the state of Bengal. The Trinamool Congress is alleging that this stop led to the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and his wife Kalpana Soren being denied permission for their chopper to land in the district. The TMC further goes on to claim that the two leaders were in fact grounded and were made to wait for hours before being forced to return to Ranchi without completing their program. So fresh allegation there from the Trinamool Congress. We're going to take you through what the Trinamool Congress has said. I'm going to read out that post. Let's first take you through what the TMC is saying. So Babul Supriyo, who once was in the BJP, was also a former union minister. Babul Supriyo said this. Okay, we'll take you through those reactions that are now coming in. Let's actually wait for those reactions to be put up here on the screen. But the Trinamool Congress is saying that because of this Jhalmuri pit stop of the Prime Minister, Hemant Soren and his wife were denied permission to land, and the CM was made to wait for hours in Jharkhand, and the Chief Minister's chopper was denied landing. So here the Trinamool Congress has fired a fresh attack on the BJP, especially the politics around the Prime Minister's Jhalmuri pit stop is now gaining pace. Going across to Rajesh, my colleague. Rajesh, you know, what was supposed to be a simple interaction, something that, you know, left the vendor there smiling, where we are also now seeing that that particular shop that the Prime Minister visited is seeing a lot of visitors overnight itself, has now turned into the center of a full-blown politics. First, explain to us the specific allegations that the Trinamool Congress is trying to make here with regards to the Chief Minister of Jharkhand and his wife.
Yes, Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and his wife Kalpana Soren were not permitted to fly their chopper for Jharkhand, since Prime Minister Narendra Modi was already scheduled to hold a public meeting in Jharkhand, and after the public meeting, while on the way to helipad, Prime Minister Narendra Modi suddenly stopped his car and went to a shop for having Jhalmuri, which is very famous among Bengalis. So that time, on the other hand, Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and his wife was scheduled to fly to Jharkhand after completing their previous public meetings in Datun and Keshiri, which both of the places are West Medinpur district. So they were scheduled to take a helicopter for Jharkhand. But still, since Prime Minister Narendra Modi was having Jhalmuri, so his official schedule got extended for some time. Until then, the chopper of Jharkhand Chief Minister was not given permission to fly and land in Jharkhand. That is the reason why Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren and his wife were not given permission to fly to Jharkhand. So this is the scenario, this is the fact, and Trinamool Congress is now blaming Bharatiya Janata Party. They are accusing BJP of making conspiracy so that Hemant Soren can't land Jharkhand for the campaign. Because Jharkhand Chief Minister was scheduled to hold several campaigns for the state ruling party Trinamool Congress. While several chief ministers of all the BJP ruled states are in West Bengal right now, they're campaigning for the BJP candidates across the state of West Bengal. But TMC brought Hemant Soren and his wife for the campaigning.
Stay with us, Rajesh, because we have Shukanta Majumdar also joining us on this broadcast. Good morning, Mr. Majumdar. Are you aware of the criticism that the BJP and the Prime Minister today has to face because of his pit stop at that Jhalmuri stop? So the Trinamool Congress is saying because the Prime Minister took time to spend some time at the Jhalmuri stop, and they are saying that that was nothing but a PR stunt, because of which Hemant Soren and Kalpana Soren, their chopper was denied permission and they were forced to go back. How would you like to respond to the TMC?
No, this kind of controversy can be created only by the TMC and Mamata Banerjee herself. Because this is the simplicity of our PM, that being a PM of the world's largest democracy, he has such a generous attitude towards the common people and common food of Bengal. So that's why TMC is a little bit, actually they are terrified, because they are feeling that they are losing their grounds, and the people are more attaching with the Modi ji, especially the villagers and the common people. The main part of the West Bengal, it is attaching emotionally to our honorable PM, and that's why they are creating such kind of controversies.
But Mr. Majumdar, the larger point that the Trinamool Congress is trying to make is that this reflects the anti-Adivasi mindset of the BJP. In his speech yesterday, the Prime Minister also pointed at how there are some steps that the Trinamool Congress took which resulted in pain to the Adivasi community in Jharkhand itself. But the TMC is flipping the narrative now and is citing this incident to say that no, it is the BJP in fact which does not have any respect for tribal leaders.
So see, what is the attitude of TMC, especially towards the Adivasis, that has been proved by the TMC itself several times. They have humiliated our honorable president of this country, Draupadi ji. And not only that, even few months ago, just before the announcement of the election, when the honorable president of India has visited the state of West Bengal, at that time also, TMC government and administration, they showed total lethargy to attain the honorable president of the India, and they have tried their level best to damage that program. So this is the mindset. Not only such, even several TMC leaders, those have used derogative words towards the honorable president of the of this country, of this great country.
All right.
And this shows what is the mindset of Mamata Banerjee and her party towards the Adivasis.
But yes, thank you, Mr. Majumdar, for joining us. War of words escalating. The Trinamool Congress is saying that two democratically elected leaders were made to wait. They were kept waiting for hours, and they were ultimately forced to go back to Ranchi without completing their campaign schedule. And this reflects that the BJP has disdain towards leaders who belong to the Adivasi community. With that, let's shift our focus to the state